Good evening to you. Welcome to high school boys basketball action. Regional Championship Day at the Pittsfield, the 2A boys basketball tournament, as the 28-3 Williamsville Bullets take on the 17-10 Quincy Notre Dame Raiders. Good evening to you alongside John and Jessica Hull. I'm Charlie Hull. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports, and a dandy matchup tonight as the Bullets and the Raiders try to claim the regional crown. We'll talk about the matchup on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
My name's Matt Keplinger. A lot of people call me Kepi. I've been a trainer now for 17 years. When we get the new hires come through the door, I try to treat them like family. This individual right here sent me this today. There's not too many men I admire I can't do it. There's not too many men I admire or that has made an impact in my life, but you've made that list. This is one of the reasons that I love my job, getting messages like this. When my life needed purpose, I chose Dot.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are and where you want to go and designs a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today at SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. Northwestern Mutual is the marketing name for Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company and its subsidiaries in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Re-elect Mayor Gary Mendenhall, a vision for a stronger Pittsfield. Under Mayor Gary Mendenhall's leadership, Pittsfield has thrived, growing stronger, safer, and more vibrant each day. With a focus on community, progress, and collaboration, Mayor Mendenhall has worked tirelessly to improve our city's infrastructure, support local businesses, and invest in our future. But there's still more to be done. Why vote for Mayor Gary Mendenhall? Proven leadership. Mayor Mendenhall has a track record of delivering results for Pittsfield. He's navigated challenges with determination, always putting our city first. Commitment to community. Gary's leadership is grounded in listening to the people of Pittsfield. He believes that progress comes when we work together, and he's always been an advocate for every neighborhood. A vision for the future, with bold ideas for sustainable growth, better public services, and fiscally sound policies, Mayor Mendenhall's plan for Pittsfield's future is one we can all believe in. This election is about continuing the momentum and making sure Pittsfield remains a great place to live, work, and raise a family. Let's keep the progress going. Vote for experience. Vote for leadership. Vote for Mayor Gary Mendenhall. This ad paid for by Gary Mendenhall for mayor.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Williamsville and Quincy Notre Dame tonight in high school boys basketball action regional championship. The Bullets with a 47-43 win over Illini West in the semifinal. A dandy contest that saw Illini West claw until the end, but Williamsville able to do the little things down the stretch to secure the victory. And Quincy Notre Dame with the upset as far as the seeds were concerned, but when you look at the teams on the court, it looked like the Raiders were the better ball club, defeating Petersburg Porta AC Central by a final of 66-44. Winner of this contest will play in the Greenville Regional on Wednesday at 7 o'clock against the winner of Staunton, a good young squad, and Piasaw Southwestern. They're matching up at Staunton tonight at 7 p.m. On the other side of this bracket, Auburn and Greenville are playing at Greenville in the regional tonight, and West Hancock and Pleasant Plains are at Pleasant Plains this evening. So this is the only of the four regionals that will feed into the Greenville sectional that doesn't have the home squad playing in the championship game on their own court here this evening. Good crowd on hand. Fans still filing in for a 7 o'clock tip-off at Bushel Gymnasium in Pittsfield. It's the Williamsville Bullets and the Quincy Notre Dame Raiders. Glad you're alongside tonight on Central Illinois Sports.
Hey! You like Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream? It's a pepper thing.
I'm Kendra Conkrite, and I'm asking for your vote for Pikeland School Board on April 1st. In my work as a physician, I get to see and care for many young people in our community. Their health, safety, and education are always my top priority. By serving on the school board, I feel that I can have an even greater impact and would be honored to serve in this role. When you vote on April 1st, please vote for me, Kendra Conkrite, for Pikeland School Board.
Paid for by Kendra Conkrite for Pikeland School Board.
Your Jeep, truck, and SUV are only as good as the tires and rims they run on. On or off-road, go full throttle.
I'm Chris Nichols, Managing Broker and Owner at Ridgeline Sales Group, LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time home buyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Pittsfield, Berry, Liberty, and Hannibal. Great Rivers Bank here to serve the region with the best in banking services close to where you live and always with you on the go at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Both teams warming up in preparation for tonight's regional championship contest. 17-10 for the Quincy Notre Dame Raiders. You know, they actually started the season 5-0 with wins over McClure, Gateway Tech, Payson, Seymour, Macomb, and Southeastern. Lost back-to-back contests on the 14th and 17th of December to Palmyra, Missouri, and to Hannibal, Missouri. Beat Camp Point Central, then lost in the crosstown showdown to a very good Quincy High School team by 30 points. It was kind of an up and down little roller coaster in the late part of December, early part of January, but here as of late, this squad has figured some things out, playing some good basketball. They won their last regular season game over a good Keokuk squad out of Iowa, 64-62, and then beat Porter the other night, 66-44. Common opponent between these two teams would be Illini West. This squad from Quincy Notre Dame beat them 61-48 on the 28th, and of course, a win the other night for Williamsville, 47-43. Against the Chargers. Again, I think the Chargers probably playing their best basketball as the postseason started. One of the things with head coach Greg Altmix, who is the first-year head coach at Quincy Notre Dame, but a longtime head coach in the area, is his teams seem like they always have a little different level to go to when it comes to the postseason, and they've had continued success with all the squads when he's been at the helm, and I don't expect anything less here from the Raiders this evening. Williamsville, highly touted coming in, finishing in the top 4 in the state of Illinois in 2A a season ago, returning most of their key players from that state tournament run. They're 28-3 on the season. Their first loss didn't come until the 17th of January when they lost to Sangamo Conference rival Auburn 32-29. They have since also been beaten by Tolona Unity by 3 and a 14-point loss to a good Benton squad, but I mean, if you really take a look at that, John, a couple of balls bounced the other way for Williamsville, and this is a squad that could be looking at just one loss on the right side of their record.
Yeah, they're certainly a team that, as we talked about in their last game, they're a team that really hangs their hat on the defensive end, and defense is very rarely cold.
shooting was hot early for Williamsville the other night. Then it went kind of cold. But, yeah, you talked about that defense. Forced some turnovers against Illini West. It got tight down the stretch. They didn't panic. They were very good from the free throw line. They're a well-coached squad. Nick Beard's had a lot of success for this team at Williamsville for a lot of years now. They're looking to hang another regional plaque up.
Yeah, the funny thing is, Charlie, I would still kind of think of Nick Beard as a younger coach, but he's got to have been there about, probably 7, 8, 9 years at this point.
More than that.
He's probably one of the more seasoned coaches in the current Sangamo Conference.
First time I ever saw Nick Beard, he was a senior in high school, left-handed thrower, beat Pittsfield in a sectional championship game. Not sure that he broke 75 that day, but he was pretty darn effective in keeping the Sockies off the scoreboard throughout the contest, and he took that competitive nature that he had on the mound that has led into this coaching sideline gig. And I mean, he's a guy that's fiery on the sideline. He demands a lot out of his players, but a good coach. A little bit more stoic on the other side with Greg Altmix. You'll see him get fired up every once in a while, but he's not a very animated fellow. He gets a lot of his points across in practice. And a guy that on the sideline usually pretty calm, cool, and collected. Really nice crowd on hand here at Voschel Gym tonight. Williamsville's fans across the way. Quincy Notre Dame fans on our side of the gym as well, and they're in for a terrific matchup between these two squads. We'll step aside on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show to hear from some of the sponsors helping to bring the game to you tonight on Central Illinois Sports.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Hi, my name's Sierra Burns here with Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, your low overhead dealership. We have new and used Lincoln Corsairs, Nautiluses, and even the Navigator. Come on out and see our new Lincolns for your next luxury vehicle.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Williamsville and Quincy Notre Dame, the featured contest tonight. Williamsville, really when you take a look at how they match up against Quincy Notre Dame, John, QND a little bigger, it seems like, size for size. They don't necessarily have what I'd call a giant post player for Quincy Notre Dame, but Jackson Sanders up to bang around with a lot. I think he'll still be a key guy in this contest, but you're really going to have to try to set some guards for the likes of Blake Scheffler to get him open. Same thing with Braden Sandlin on the outside to be able to get them open from the perimeter. Perimeter performance and being effective from there and doing so in a way that they can not have to shoot 33s tonight is going to be key for this Williamsville squad.
Yeah, and I think key for them, too, are going to be to maybe get some points off turnovers, as they got some turnovers the other night against Illini West, but really were not able to get points off of them, but maybe one or two times.
Started in a man, went to that 1-3-1, kind of back and forth. I really like that 1-3-1. I wonder if you'll see it used a little bit more tonight, see how Q&D's guards do against that pressure. For this Notre Dame squad, they want to be physical, but if a game gets called too tight, John, they've got a couple of guys. I mean, they have a lot of interchangeable parts, but they've got a couple of guys that they can ill afford to have on the bench for too long. Jace Allensworth being one of those guys. He's an impressive player for this team.
Yeah, Jace Allensworth has definitely been their scorer, honestly, probably since he was a freshman. And Alex Dance has proven to be able to shoot the basketball some when he gets in there also. But, yeah, Allensworth especially was in foul trouble the other night. And, I mean, it didn't matter because they were up by quite a bit at that point. But he sat a lot of the second half.
And they'll want to keep him out of that, and they'll want to shoot a little better than they did the other night. They got a lot of layups against Porta. I don't think they'll have nearly that type of success here against this good Williamsville squad this evening. We see both teams headed to their respective benches. We're just about ready for the national anthem. The starting lineups and the play-by-play of this Class 2A Regional Championship. We hope you'll stay with us following this timeout on Central Illinois Sports.
You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067.
At Farmers State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmers State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. Where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmers State Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Griffin Signs in Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs in Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Jersey's Bar and Grill is pleased to announce the upcoming opening of our second location at 115 East Main Street in Mount Sterling. Coming this March, you will be able to find all your Jersey's favorites, signature drinks, craft beer selection, and locally sourced beef at 2 locations to better serve you. Jersey's Bar and Grill, your hometown sports bar.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
High quality, low price. High quality, low price. Yeah, put our private brands against any name brand, and right now all of our private brands are on sale. Here are a few of the favorite deals. For men's and women's, we got 25% off Noble work pants. We got $5 off all of our best dang work tees. Our up and coming thread grit jeans are under $30, and you can take 20% off all Noble socks and Muds boots. And all this is on sale, including our new Black Diamond shelving. You get $50 off this piece. Heavy duty wipes are under $10, plus 25% off all Black Diamond tools. Plus, if you're looking for a new chair, this is $25. And where else are you going to find a 30-ounce tumbler for under $8?
Time to meet our starting lineups, brought to you by Farm and Home Supply. From snacks and hoodies to power tools and lawn chairs, nobody has it like your local Farm and Home Supply. Learn more at farmandhomesupply.com. Notre Dame of Quincy, 17-10 on the season. Greg Altmix, their head coach. They'll start at a guard. He's a 6'2 junior. That's Jace Allensworth. At a second guard, he's a 6' junior, Bo Eftink. At the third guard is the 6'1 freshman, TJ Togarepi. At a forward, he's a 6'5 junior, Robbie Reed. And at the other forward, the 6'4 junior, Jackson Conoyer. Conoyer, Reed, Allensworth, Eftink, and Togarepi for Quincy Notre Dame. The Raiders will represent the visiting team on the scoreboard this evening. They're in the visiting Navy uniforms with the gold numbers and white trim. Again, they enter with a record of 17-10 on the season. They're the 5 seed in this regional sectional complex. And they're taking on the number 1 seeded Williamsville Bullets. The Bullets are 28-3 on the season. Their head coach is Nick Beard, and their lineup looks like this. At a guard, he is a 5'10 senior. That's Blake Scheffler. At a second guard, the 6'3 senior Carson Doran. At the third guard, you'll see the 5'11 senior Braden Saling. At a forward, he's a 6'3 senior Reed Bodine. And at the other forward, he's a 6'4 junior. Had a big night the other night. That's Jackson Sanders. Sanders, Bodine, Saling, Doran, and Scheffler for the Williamsville Bullets. That's a look at the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups. We'll tip it off at Bochel Gymnasium after this.
GSI grain bins are built using the highest strength steel available. This allows you to store more grain to maximize your profitability and efficiency. Buy one now and receive our winter discount program. Mixer Lumber Company, your GSI grain bin dealer.
Grab a Pepsi Wild Cherry and get wild.
We're just moments away from tip-off here tonight. Williamsville in the home white uniforms, purple numbers, and gold trim. They're the favorite in this team, but they're in this tournament. But I believe we're going to see a very, very tight contest here tonight. Good crowd on hand. You couldn't make it to the gymnasium. Certainly glad you're choosing to spend your evening with us on Central Illinois Sports. Chase Allensworth will jump for Quincy Notre Dame against Carson Doran for Williamsville. Doug Elledge, our lead official, steps into the center circle, and the tip is up and controlled by the Raiders. Raiders on the attack against the man-to-man defense of Williamsville to start the evening. Togarepi with the basketball, top of the key. Works against Scheffler. Now on the right side. Ball comes on the left. Over to Allensworth. Works off of the screen from Conoyer. Gets to the window, puts it up and in for two on an early 2-0 advantage for the Raiders on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Little full court man pressure now by QNT after getting the bucket they were looking for to start the night right. Scheffler brings it into the front court for Williamsville. Gets the ball to Sanders, stops at the top of the key. He'll put it on the deck now, picks it up, hands it off to Doran. Doran on the drive. Out to Bodine for the three, and it's good. Bodine with a big shot to put Williamsville on top. Both teams with a basket on their first offensive attack, and just under a minute into this contest, it's 3-2 Williamsville. Togarepi with the dribble. Into the corner finds Reed. Reed on the dribble drive, shot it up off the rim and in for two. Robbie Reed attacks the rack and gives the lead right back to the Raiders. Good offense right now. Both of these teams hang their hat on the defensive side, so both coaches want to lock it down a bit here. Doran will bring it into the front court for Williamsville. Trying to hear the play call from Coach Nick Beard. Hands it off to Saling, now out top. Ball gets swung around to Bodine, who hit the three a moment ago. Out top to Scheffler. He's going to go to work. Drives in. Shot up, won't fall. Rebound Sanders, put back up and in. Sanders picking up where he left off the other night. And it's 5-4 Williamsville. Back and forth here in the early going. Allensworth with it on the wing. Out to Togarepi. Looking at the post. Nothing going here as Conoyer trying to get position. He'll go to work and travels. Picked up the right, picked up the left in a loud gymnasium here in Pittsfield. Has a big Williamsville student section. Applauds the defensive effort of this Bullet team. Into the front court, Scheffler's got a quick 2-on-1 if they take advantage of it. He'll drive in, spin it in for two. And Williamsville has a 7-4 lead. Togarepi quick with it into the front court. On the left side to Allensworth. Man-to-man in the early going both ways. F-Tink gets his first touch of the night. Look to use the screen. Now to Togarepi on the right side. The young freshman out there in a regional championship for the first time in his high school career. Here's the ball now swiped away, stolen away. Doran on the dribble into the front court for Williamsville. Looks to attack the rack. Now out top finds Scheffler. Scheffler with Togarepi all over him. Picks up the dribble. Looks for an opening, and we're going to call a reach-in foul on Togarepi.
Togarepi's first team first against Quincy Notre Dame. It'll be ball out of bounds on the far sideline, about the half-court line. I thought he might have gotten fouled a lot before that, so. It was aggressive defense from Togarepi for sure.
5:18 to play in the first, 7-4 score. Williamsville with the advantage. Talk about, though, in the postseason, John, it's usually called not quite as tight.
Agreed.
Here's Doran on a tough runner, no good. Rebound batted around, and Reed has it for Quincy Notre Dame. Into the front court. Togarepi on the wing. Finds Reed cutting across the middle. Ball knocked loose. The battle for it on the court, stolen away. Sanders active again on the defensive side. Doran with it into the front court for Williamsville. Scheffler now sailing out front. 7-4 Bullets have the advantage at the 4:44 mark of this opening period. Bounce pass on the left side, Doran, little jab step. Bodine will help get the ball reversed to the right side. Finds sailing out front. QD really flying around on the defensive side, making it tough for Williamsville. Doran fakes the deep three, tries the drive. Pass went a little awry, run down by Bodine, but thrown away. Stolen away here by Canoyer. He's quick with it into the front court to Allensworth for the transition three. It's an air ball, and the rebound down to Scheffler for the Bullets. And now deep in the backcourt, John, we'll get our second foul of the evening against the Raiders.
It'll be against Jackson Canoyer, his first team second. It'll be ball out of bounds, length of the court to go for Williamsville. They lead 7-4, 4:12 to go in the first quarter of play.
Carter Miller, the 6'4 senior, and Alex Dance, the 5'11 senior, in for the Raiders. Williamsville didn't go very deep into their bench the other night. Really just one sub we saw throughout most of the evening. Little Iron Man type of action for Nick Beard's squad. 4:05 to play in the first. 7-4 the lead for the Bullets. As Bodine has it on the wing left side to Scheffler. Uses a little pick and roll with Sanders. Drives in, created a little space with a shoulder dip, puts it up and in for two. And Williamsville has the 5-point lead. 9-4 Bullets. 3:45 to play in the first. These two teams played in a regional a year ago, and Williamsville boat raced QD. Here's a pass that's nearly stolen away, but Jace Allensworth there to pick it up. And then a tough left foul going to be called on Sailing.
That'll be Sailing's foul. His first, team first against Williamsville. Ball out of bounds underneath the basket to Quincy Notre Dame. Tim into the game as Jackson Sanders sits down. He was the only sub the other night for Williamsville.
He played pretty well for them. Garrett Tim, the 6'3 junior, on both ends. Allensworth with it out front for the Raiders. They find themselves down by 5 with 3:27 to play in the first. Dance looks for the long lob down to Miller. Miller up, shot won't go, but he's fouled, and he'll head to the charity stripe. 2-shoot-2.
That will be Garrett Tim's foul, his first, team second. And to the line for the first time, Carter Miller shooting a couple. He's looking for his first points of the day. 9-4 the score, 3:23 to go in the first quarter of play. And Williamsville with the 5-point lead. First one up for Miller, no good, a little long. They'll get another try here.
Got to be good from the free throw line against good teams like Williamsville if you're Quincy Notre Dame.
But they shot about, I think, between 65 and 70% the other night, but I know Greg Altmix would like to be probably in that 80 to 90% range much more often. Second one up is good for Miller. He's got a point. Cuts that lead down to 9-5.
9-5 the score. 3:19 to play in the first. Doran with it in the backcourt. A little full court pressure by Notre Dame now. Bullets get it across to Scheffler. Doran out top, left alone. 4-8-3. It's no good off the front of the iron, but Tim has the offensive board to Scheffler. And he'll reset now for Williamsville. Second chance opportunity for the Bullets. Scheffler has picked it up, looks on the sideline to Doran. In the corner, tough pass. Sandlin able to corral it, though. Out between the circles now Scheffler. Patient with it is Williamsville. Neither team afraid to use some time off the clock on the offensive side. Here's Doran on the dribble drive to the window. Leans in, gets it to go. Carson Doran with a strong take to make it 11-5 Bullets. Dance's pass kicked. Going to be out of bounds to Quincy Notre Dame on the sideline here. Into the contest for the Raiders, we see Connor Young. He is a 5'9" senior. Also, Canoyer returns for Q&D. They get a little smaller at the guard spots.
It'll be interesting to see how this game goes down the line as Q&D plays a lot more subs. They really play about 10 or 12 guys pretty interchangeably.
2:20 to play in the first. 11-5 Williamsville. Yeah, much deeper in their bench goes Q&D. Here's a lob pass down to Canoyer. He'll go to work in there against Bodine. Turnaround shot, tough one, can't go. Doran has the rebound for Williamsville. Scheffler trots it across. Out top Doran. Attacks down low. Kicks it back to Scheffler. To Doran, right side. Thought about the three. Now will pull from distance. No good. Rebound run down by Young. Quick outlet to Dance into the front court for Quincy Notre Dame. Skips it across to Allensworth. Miller gets it out to Connor Young. He'll set up the offense for Greg Altmix's squad. Been a while since the Raiders had a field goal. They led 4-3 at one point in this contest. Here's a pass down low. Carter Miller about to change that though as he gets free on the block and puts it in for two. Miller's got a bucket to go along with that free throw he made a bit ago and makes it an 11-7 score on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard with 1:20 to play in the first. Ball into the corner. Here's Sailing for a three. It won't fall. Offensive rebound. Garrett Tim. Ball now tipped up high in the air and stolen away by the Raiders as Young comes away with the loose ball. He'll work it into the front court. Stolen right back by Doran. Doran wants to run. Gets caught on the baseline. Out to Scheffler, who's not been able to get free yet tonight from the outside. Under a minute to play in the first. An 11-7 Bullet lead. Looking to be very efficient on this trip. Maybe hold for one shot. As they'll go with the double stack set at the free throw line. Scheffler now drives by his man. Then a foul going to be called on Dance.
It'll be Alex Dance's first foul, team third. It'll be ball out of bounds underneath the basket to Williamsville. And they're going to get Jackson Sanders back in the game, and I'm going to guess Tim will sit down. Nope. Bodine will sit down.
So just a six-man rotation still for Williamsville. 40 seconds to play in the first.
Togarepi came back in and is playing the tough defense again on Scheffler for Quincy Notre Dame.
Bullets have taken more than 30 seconds off the clock here. They'll get the basketball to start the second quarter, barring a tie-up in the next 20 seconds. Young comes out to play the defense on Sailing. Ball out to Doran. 15 seconds to play in the first. Where are you shot clock people at now? Probably screaming, shot clock, shot clock. There's not one yet. Give it a bit. Tim on the left side. Sailing for three, no good. Rebound down to Togarepi. 2-1. His half-court shot is good if it goes, and it's off the back of the window, no good. And we head to quarter number two with Williamsville leading Quincy Notre Dame 11-7.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in the tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
Williamsville has a 4-point lead. They have the basketball to start quarter number two. of this 2A regional championship matchup.
The Williamsville Bullets shoot 5 of 11 from the floor, 45%, 1 of 5 from 3, have yet to shoot a free throw. Quincy Notre Dame 3 of 6 from the floor, 0 of 2 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line.
Basketball in the hands of Williamsville with play just underway in quarter number 2. Pass on the left side, three-pointer Doran, rims in and out, no good. Three-point shot has not been the friend of either team so far. The end of the front court on the run out is John Dom, seeing his first action of the night, the 6-foot senior. On the left side to Eftink. He'll attack the paint. Runner up on the right hand, no good. Togarepi has the offensive board, leans back, can't get it to go. Grabs it again, a little floater up, won't fall. It's a battle for it underneath. This time picked up by Canoyer. His shot no good, that's because he's hacked in the act, and he'll shoot 2 shots.
Canoyer will head to the free throw line. Foul going to go against Reed Bodine. That'll be his first team first of the second quarter. And Jackson Canoyer shooting 2. His QND Raiders trail 11-7 to the Williamsville Bullets. 7:28 to go in the first half of play. First one up for Canoyer, rolled probably halfway down and then rolled out.
Boy, had a lot of English on it, John.
It was spinning. He'll get another try here. Seconds up and good. Makes it 11-8.
I was going to say it looked like the way I shoot a golf ball, but it didn't go 50 feet wide to the right, so just a little extra spin. Here's a long pass into the front court. Sanders, a little underneath move up and good. Man, Jackson Sanders has turned it to a different level here in the postseason. Now Togarepi thought about the 3, didn't take it, shuffles the feet right in front of the Bullet student section, and a turnover, the 5th by Quincy Notre Dame as Jace Allensworth quickly pops off the bench as he will replace John Dom. 13-8 Williamsville with the advantage on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. 7:07 to play in the half. Doran and Scheffler work the ball toward the front court. Scheffler, a kid that just seems like nothing really bothers him, just out there playing the game he loves. Right side, Doran looks for the man to come off the curl screen. In Sanders, out top, extra pass. Scheffler, 3, no good. Rebound down to Allensworth. He'll work it into the front court, 4-on-4 like in hockey now as 2 men were down at the other end. Allensworth attacks, hits it off the bottom of the rim, no good, as Doran comes out of there with the board. He'll shovel it out to Sailing. Sailing puts it on the deck to Bodine. Out top, Scheffler thought about the deep 3. We'll slow it down a bit for Nick Beard's squad. 6:25 to play in this first half. Sailing now gets to the left side. That's where he likes to be. Shot no good. Sanders over the back.
That'll be Jackson Sanders' first foul, team second against Williamsville. Ball out of bounds. Length of the court to go for Quincy Notre Dame. They trail 13-8, 6:19 to go in the first half of play.
Carter Miller sits down as we see Robbie Reed back in for QND. Just a huge junior class here for Notre Dame, and that's a lot of their key guys are juniors. And then the freshman Togarepi also works in. And then Greg Altmix just kind of rotates those seniors, sees who's playing well each night. Togarepi, a little pull-up shot, can't get it to go. Raiders not shooting it well. And the rebound the way of Williamsville. Bodine kicks right side Scheffler, with Allensworth playing the tough man-to-man on him. Not bad on the defensive side for QND here so far, but they've got to get some shots to start fouling. Fortunate to only be down 5.
3 of 11 from the floor, 0 of 2 from 3.
Backdoor pass, beauty of a find from Doran to Bodine. He puts it up and in, and a 7-point Williamsville lead is their biggest of the contest. Togarepi to Reed out top. The 6'5 junior puts it on the dribble. To Allensworth, left wing 3, can't get it to go. Robbie Reed with the offensive rebound, and he'll be fouled on the putback, the official tells us, so this man will be shooting 2.
That foul going to go against Carson Doran, his first, team third, and sends Reed to the free throw line shooting 2. He's got 2 points, first 2 free throws of the day for him. 15-8 the score, and Williamsville with the lead, 5:21 to go in the first half of play. Reed trying to cut into that with these free throws. His first is up and no good.
Let's take a look at the Northwestern Mutual replay on that last set by Williamsville. Nice little backdoor cut as Doran found Bodine, and he finished at the rim for 2.
Reed will get another try here. His second is up and also no good. Rebound hustled after by a couple of guys, and it's going to be off of QND evidently.
Bodine knocked it off of Robbie Reed, who went after his own miss. He gets a little congratulations pat on the backside from his coach, Nick Beard. Again's a fiery character, but his kids kind of feed off of that energy, and that's what's led them to this big 28-3 record already. Looking for a regional championship here tonight. Sanders with the basketball. He'll kick to the corner. Bodine will attack on the bounce. Has picked it up. Look for Scheffler. Too high and turned over. Togarepi on the run the other way. Doesn't have numbers, doesn't care. Kicks it right side. Eptink three. It's off the rim, no good. Doran has another board. Quick to Bodine. Leads the charge into the front court. To the window. And in for two.
Bodine with 7.
Out and running is the big man. And now a near turnover by QND as this ball got tipped along the sideline. 17-8, a 9-point lead. Greg Altmix doesn't want a timeout yet, he says, as it'll be ball out of bounds to the Raiders right in front of the Williamsville bench. Togarepi looked for the lob, wasn't open, instead to Eptink out front. Right side Allensworth, dribble drive inside, kicks to the wing to Reed. Thought about the three, now to Togarepi. If you're QND, you might want Allensworth to be a little more selfish and take that 4-footer.
Allensworth with just 2 points so far, and that's part of why they only have 8 total.
Allensworth with it on the left side. Looks underneath, nothing going. Out top to Conoyer. Allensworth wants to post up, and they'll say that Doran put 2 hands on him and is called for the reach.
It'll be Doran's second, team 4th. It'll be ball out of bounds to QND underneath the basket.
Williamsville doesn't want to get in a ton of foul trouble, which, I mean, show me a team that does, but we only have the 6-man rotation that we've seen as Tim is back in. Doran sits down. The other way, Eptink takes a chair as Alex Dance has returned for the Raiders. 4:14 to play in the half. QND with it under their own hoop. Inbounds to Reed. The Dance in the corner. Right back to Reed. He's going to go to work against Tim. Turnaround shot. Over the rim, no good. Sanders has another board. Scheffler is quick into the front court. His pull-up shot blocked by Allensworth. And then a scrum for it. And a foul going to be called on Scheffler as he dove over the top. And this will be free throws for Quincy Notre Dame as it's already the 5th foul on the Bullets here in quarter number 2 as we're halfway through the period.
Scheffler's first, team 5th of the quarter. Kind of a hard luck foul there. As he was just going after the ball, it showed pretty clean for a moment. And then by the time he was trying to get to it, he was diving over the top of the guy. Robbie Reed back to the free throw line where he's 0 for 2. He's got 2 points. 17-8 the score of Williamsville with the 9-point lead. 4 minutes to go in the first half of play. Reed's first was up and good. They'll get another try here.
Here's Doran quickly back into the game as Tim sits down, so he'll have to be careful. 2 fouls with 4 minutes to play in the half. Williamsville would like to avoid him picking up that third. That's a lot of trust in one of your better guys. Second one also good by Reed. And a sub here at the bench as Miller wants to check in. He'll get into the game as sitting down will be Conoyer. 17-10, Williamsville on top of the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard to see all the latest local listings. And, man, they just posted some prime hunting ground in Pike County, Illinois. RidgelineSalesGroup.com to see all the information there. Right wing with the basketball is Sailing. Now to Scheffler out top. Sailing on the wing against the zone defense now of the Raiders. A little 1-2-2 variety, it looks like. Scheffler thought about pulling the three. Way out front, instead just puts it on the dribble now with 3:30 to play in the half. Scheffler on the right to Sailing. Look for the high post, wasn't open, and now Nick Beard wants the timeout. Our first Adams Network timeout of the night. 3:22 to play in the half. 17-10, Williamsville leads QND. For the fastest internet around that doesn't buffer no matter what life throws at you, it's Adams Fiber. They're local and providing the ultimate internet experience. Visit followthefiber.net to learn more. 17-10 lead for Williamsville. 3:22 to play in the half as Coach Beard took the timeout to talk to his squad about what to do against that Notre Dame zone, and then Notre Dame's back to a man-to-man. Little tit for tat.
They'll probably go to that zone again at some point.
Here's Doran, good look, 3 left wing, too hard, and Allensworth has the rebound for QND. Neither team lighting the nets on fire here this evening. Carter Miller with it. He'll attack. Kick on the left side to Reed. Puts it on a couple of the dribbles. Hands it off to Togarepi. Now Miller. They kind of dare him to shoot it. He says not yet. Togarepi calls out the play call. Trying to get a little more flow offensively is Notre Dame. Here's Allensworth with a turnaround shot from 6. No good. Gets his own board to Reed. He'll attack off the bounce. Put it up and in for 2. Good execution on the second chance opportunity for the Raiders. And they cut the Williamsville lead down to 5.
Robbie Reed with 6 now.
Scheffler and Doran in the backcourt. Got to go here. Ball stolen away by Togarepi. He'll take it into the front court. Right at Scheffler, and they're going to call out an offensive foul.
That'll be Togarepi's second, team first of the quarter. 6th turnover against Quincy Notre Dame. Ball to bounce against the court to go for Williamsville. It was a chancy play by Scheffler, as it would have been his second if he gets the block instead of the charge.
Looked like a flop.
Might have been.
I'm just calling it how I saw it. The referee, of course, has a better angle than me and more knowledge about how that looks, but I thought Scheffler really didn't get contacted by Togarepi after the spin move, and now a reach-in foul going to be called on Dance.
Alex Dance's second foul, team second of the quarter. It'll be ball out of bounds in the front court on the sideline.
Doran will be the man to inbound.
Fouls have a funny way of evening out, though, Charlie, and Williamsville has 5 and QND had none, so I don't know why they end up almost even. They just nearly always do.
Doran has it out near the volleyball spike line, puts it on the deck, drives, kicks, ball tipped, run down here by Scheffler, then he loses it out of bounds, but Vassay was last touched by Togarepi and stays with the Bullets on the sideline. 1:47 to play in the half and a 17-12 ball game. Doran will throw it into the backcourt. Scheffler can go get it, and he will. Had a step on the man, now kicks on the right side. Doran to the corner, no, stolen away by Allensworth. Gets it to Dance. Raiders trying to get something in transition here. That's not been a forte for them tonight, and it won't be again as Scheffler nearly steals it away. Ball out of bounds to the Raiders still, but it'll give Williamsville a chance to set up in the half court. As Doran sits down, Tim back in. The other side, Eftink returns, replacing Dance for QND.
Dance sits down with a couple of fouls there.
1:30 to play in the first half. Togarepi looking, and a hold going to be called away from the ball on Bodine, and Allensworth will shoot free throws.
It'll be Bodine's second. Allensworth to the free throw line shooting 2. He's got 2 points on the day, first 2 free throws of the day for him. 17-12 the score. Williamsville with the lead, 1:30 to go in the first half of play. And Allensworth shoots 2. His first is up and good. He'll get another.
Here's Doran quickly back into the game, replacing Bodine. Second one also good.
Yep, makes them both. He's got 4, cuts the lead down to 3, the closest QND's been in a while.
Got a little bit of a scoring drought now for Williamsville. Scheffler with the basketball. We thought with the way these two teams could defend that it would be a lower scoring contest. Neither one minds playing that style. Scheffler with it on the wing to Tim. Back out Scheffler with just over a minute to play in the half. He'll drive in against Togarepi. Pull-up shot up and good for Scheffler.
Scheffler with 6 now.
Extends the lead back to 5 with less than a minute to play. Allensworth has a shot blocked by Doran, out of bounds, and they'll say it's off of Quincy Notre Dame somehow here. And it'll be Williamsville basketball. I thought the shot just was blocked out, but they'll say maybe it hit off a read. I don't know. Tough one for the Raiders for sure. And now Nick Beard wants a timeout as his team was daringly close to a 10-second call. 38.4 seconds to play in the half, 19-14. Williamsville on top after the Adams Fiber timeout.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Timeout taken by the Bullets. Their second of the contest on the Adams Fiber timeout. For the fastest internet around, it's Adams Fiber. Follow the fiber.net. Williamsville will have it with 38.4 seconds to play in the half, leading Quincy Notre Dame 19-14. They held for about a minute at the end of the first quarter, so I would expect them to run a little stall and try to hold it for a last shot here in the second. As Saling has it out front. Looks for Doran. Out near the center circle. Reed comes out to put a little pressure on him. 15 seconds to play in the half. Still on the bounce. Hands it to Saling with 10. Over it goes to Scheffler now. 10. 7 to Scheffler. Looking on the dribble drive. Puts up a floater. It is no good. Tim tried to tip it up on fall. Rebound Togarepi. He'll be on the dribble as the buzzer sounds. And we head to halftime where the Williamsville Bullets lead the Quincy Notre Dame Raiders at the break. 19-14, the Little Jess Motors halftime show your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. The President's Day sales event is happening now at Little Jess, and now is the best time to save all the Benjamins. Take 10% off our entire selection of new Go Anywhere Do Anything Jeep Wranglers and get savings over $6,000. Save $12,500 when you take advantage of 20% off our new Jeep Gladiator Rubicons. Get a new 25 Jeep Compass 4-wheel drive for just $27,900 and save up to $12,000 on a new Ram during Truck Month at Little Jess. You can get a new heavy-duty Ram for as low as $44,500. Little Jess, serving the Tri-States for 7 decades.
At Farmers State Bank at Camp Point, we're proud to have been a part of our community for over a century, supporting families, athletes, and fans every step of the way. Just like your favorite Panthers team, we're dedicated to giving our best. With over 100 banks and ATMs throughout the area, we're here to help you on and off the field, no matter where the game takes you. So whether you're cheering in the stands, traveling to the next big game, or just supporting your community, trust Farmers State Bank of Camp Point to be with you all the way. Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, where tradition meets hometown pride.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect. Stotzi Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotzi Automotive and Tire.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. A 19-14 lead for the Williamsville Bullets on top of the Quincy Notre Dame Raiders here at the break. And John's got to look at some of your halftime stats.
After a quarter, it was 11-7 Williamsville. It's 19-14 now. Williamsville still with the lead. So a 8-7 quarter for Williamsville in the second quarter there. Williamsville finishes that first half with 5 turnovers, Q&D with 6. Williamsville's led by as many as 9, Q&D by 2 as they led by 2 to start the game. There have been 3 lead changes when we were back and forth early. Fouling situation for Williamsville. 2 fouls on Carson Doran, 2 on Reed Bodine, and single fouls on Jackson Sanders, Braden Saling, and Blake Scheffler. For Quincy Notre Dame, 2 fouls on TJ Togarepi, and 2 on Alex Dance, a single foul on Jackson Canoyer, and those are the fouls for Quincy Notre Dame.
19-14, the lead for Williamsville. We're back with the rest of your halftime stats on the Little Jess Motors halftime show next.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fnbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season. If you are looking to get team shirts or spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square feet of retail space, so pop in and see what we have to offer. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and banners. The Walker family has proudly owned and operated Press Yours On You for over 18 years. Being a small-town business, our goal is customer satisfaction. We would like to thank everyone who has supported us. As always, thank you for supporting local.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. A 19-14 advantage for Williamsville on top of Quincy Notre Dame. Little Jess, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, 3231 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. The place to go for your next vehicle purchase. Their staff is committed to making the car buying process simple and making sure each customer's needs are met. Learn more at littlejessmotor.com or stop by and see them right across from Quincy High School.
Quincy Notre Dame shoots 4 of 17 from the floor, 23.5%, 0 of 4 from 3, 6 of 10 from the free throw line for 60%. They were led in scoring by 6 points from Robbie Reed, 4 points from Jace Allensworth, and then 3 points from Carter Miller and a single point for Jackson Canoyer in the first half to get to their 14. Williamsville shoots 9 of 22 from the floor, 41%, 1 of 8 from 3, have yet to shoot a free throw on the evening. They're led in scoring by 7 points by Reed Bodine, 4 points from Jackson Sanders, 6 points for Blake Scheffler, 2 points for Carson Doran, and that is how you get to their 19.
19-14, Williamsville has the lead. UND starts the second half with the basketball. We'll have the action for you next on Central Illinois Sports.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
High quality, low price. High quality, low price. Yeah, put our private brands against any name brand, and right now all of our private brands are on sale. Here are a few of the favorite deals. For men's and women's, we got 25% off Noble work pants. We got $5 off all of our best dang work tees. Our up and coming thread grit jeans are under $30, and you can take 20% off all Noble socks and Muds boots. And all this is on sale, including our new Black Diamond shelving. You get $50 off this beast. Heavy duty wipes are under $10, plus 25% off all Black Diamond tools. Plus, if you're looking for a new chair, this is $25. And where else are you going to find the 30-ounce tumbler for under $8?
Re-elect Mayor Gary Mendenhall, a vision for a stronger Pittsfield. Under Mayor Gary Mendenhall's leadership, Pittsfield has thrived, growing stronger, safer, and more vibrant each day. With a focus on community, progress, and collaboration, Mayor Mendenhall has worked tirelessly to improve our city's infrastructure, support local businesses, and invest in our future. But there's still more to be done. Why vote for Mayor Gary Mendenhall? Proven leadership. Mayor Mendenhall has a track record of delivering results for Pittsfield. He's navigated challenges with determination, always putting our city first. Commitment to community. Gary's leadership is grounded in listening to the people of Pittsfield. He believes that progress comes when we work together, and he's always been an advocate for every neighborhood. A vision for the future, with bold ideas for sustainable growth, better public services, and fiscally sound policies, Mayor Mendenhall's plan for Pittsfield's future is one we can all believe in. This election is about continuing the momentum and making sure Pittsfield remains a great place to live, work, and raise a family. Let's keep the progress going. Vote for experience. Vote for leadership. Vote for Mayor Gary Mendenhall. This ad paid for by Gary Mendenhall for mayor.
Meet water's bubblier and more energetic best friend, Bubbler. Say cheese. With antioxidants, natural caffeine, and 0 grams of sugar, Bubbler has benefits in each bubble.
Ready for third quarter action. Williamsville 19, Quincy Notre Dame 14. Low scoring contest. Raiders will have the basketball to start the third. They'll start the second half with Eftink, Reed, Canoyer, Allensworth, and Togarepi. That's how they started the contest tonight. Williamsville counters with Bodine, Sanders, Saling, Scheffler, and Doran. Starters for both teams as we're underway here in quarter number 3. In Class 2A regional championship action. Togarepi with the basketball out front for the Raiders. Puts it on the deck now. Will draw a double team. Works it out top. Ball stolen away as Bodine comes across the middle to steal the pass in the middle of the lane. Doran with it into the front court. That was a different defensive look than Williamsville's shown all night with the double team on the ball, as now a holding foul going to be called against Togarepi, and Williamsville would rather have that call not been made because they had an open layup on the back door.
That was going to be TJ Togarepi's third foul, team first of the third quarter. Togarepi will sit down, Alex Dance back in. He's got 2 fouls also.
Just underway here in quarter number 3. Ball out of bounds to Williamsville right in front of their own bench. Doran will get it out top to Sanders. Scheffler looking down low. Doran. Up pass to Bodine. Picked it up off of his shoe tops. Scheffler has it out front. Bullets with the basketball still in the hands of Scheffler. A little 1-4 set on the right side of Saling. Not been able to get him free much tonight on the arc. Here's a drive in by Doran. He'll attack the rim, put it in for 2, and have a chance for the and 1.
That foul going to go against Jackson Canoyer, his second, team second. And Doran to the free throw line, shooting the first free throw of the evening for Williamsville. They lead 21-14, 7:08 to go in the third quarter of play. And his shot is up and too long, no good. Rebound bounces around and comes down to Robbie Reed.
Reed will bring it himself into the front court. Hands it off to Dance. Just underway here in the third. 21-14, a 7-point lead for Williamsville. And here's another turnover. Ball slapped away by Sanders. He'll get it on the run into the front court. Left it behind for Doran. Out top, Scheffler, 3, no good. Rebound loose and out of bounds. It'll stay with Williamsville? No, it'll go to QND.
I believe that's the right call. Doran tipped it, and I didn't think anyone from QND got it over there, but...
Canoyer sits down as Miller is back into the game for the Raiders. 6:42 to play in the third, 21-14 the lead. for Williamsville. Raiders with a couple of turnovers here in the third. Here's a shot now blocked. Allensworth blocked by Doran, and Doran has the board. He'll throw the bounce pass to Scheffler, plucked up at the rim by Miller. Will they count that as a goaltend? The referees are going to get together and ask about it.
I think they should, but we'll wait and see.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Just call the foul and move on?
They will come talk about it here.
Foul is going to go against Robbie Reed, his first, team third. And Scheffler to the free throw line shooting 2. He's got 6 points, first 2 free throws of the day for him. 21-14 the score of Williamsville with the 7-point lead. His first is up and good. He'll get another.
I don't know what we'll be able to see here, but it looked like that ball was still on the way up. So I think good no call on the goaltend. Pinned it against the backboard.
Second one also up and good, and Williamsville leads by 9 once again, tying their biggest lead of the night.
Raiders need an answer here. You got Connor Young back into the game to help handle the ball. Just not a lot of shooters on this team, as Allensworth now going to try to make a liar out of him, and does with a 3.
He's got 7.
Okay, outside of Allensworth, there's not a lot of shooters on this team.
I think even Greg Altmix would agree to that one.
Here's a long pass into the front court to Sailing for the 3, and the answer no good. Over the back is going to be Jackson Sanders.
It'll be Sanders' second, team first of the third quarter. Alex Dance is a shooter if he comes out hot for QND, but otherwise not really a lot of shooters.
We got a lot of guys that can get to the rim. I mean, they can score the basketball, just not a lot of outside threats. It'll be something they want to develop, continue to develop with some of these guys to get a little more seasoned. To make them a really, really tough outfit. Pretty good team as it is right now, obviously. Playing in this regional championship game as Young has it on the dribble. He has picked it up, looks for Miller. Couple of bounces, now back to Young. Looks for the baseline move, hits the bottom of the rim, and the ball is taken away by Sailing. Sailing with a no-look pass down to Doran. His shot up no good, contact no call, and Canoyer has the board. He throws a pass, stolen away by Scheffler. Scheffler will try the dribble drive, goes right out of Allensworth, shot no good. Rebound, put back, won't fall by Bodine. Gets it again, out on the right side, Sailing to Scheffler on the extra pass, yes! Scheffler with the 3, and the lead is 9 again for the Bullets, and this big Williamsville crowd rises to a roar with 5:03 to play in the third. And the Raiders get an answer here. Young turns it over. Traveling, got it caught on his shin. Togarepi going to check back in. Young will be the man to sit down.
10th turnover on QND, 4th in the third quarter of play.
Here's Reed back in. Miller sits down for the Raiders.
Just 3 points for the Raiders so far in this third quarter.
4:53 to play in the third. Williamsville shooting for their biggest lead of the contest now. Scheffler has it. He's quietly put in 11, and now he has another dime on the back cut to his teammate in Sailing, who puts it up and in for another 2, and the lead is 11 for Williamsville. Bullets have executed well on both ends here in this third quarter. I thought QND might take a timeout here, but they're going to play on through it. Togarepi on the left side, and now they will get a whistle and an Adams Network timeout. 4:19 to play in the third. It's Williamsville 28, QND 17.
Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out this deal from Best Systems Auto Sales. This 2022 Ford Bronco has 12,500 miles, is priced at $39,500, and would look great in your garage or driveway. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales to take a test drive. 217-939-7664. When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are and where you want to go and designs a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today at SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. Northwestern Mutual is the marketing name for Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company and its subsidiaries in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Timeout taken by the Raiders as their first of the contest on the Adams Fiber timeout. They'll have the basketball sideline out of bounds opposite the benches here off to Eftink. He'll try to drive in. Shot up is good. He'll get a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play.
Eftink with his first points of the night. Foul going to go against Reed Bodine, his third, team second. And Eftink to the free throw line for the first time. 28-19 the score. Williamsville with the lead, 3:53 to go in the third quarter of play. And Eftink trying to cut into that. His shot is up and good. He's got three.
Solid play by that young man to cut it down to an 8-point game. 3:50 to play in the third. Across the half-court line, the pass comes to Garrett Tim. He'll throw it out top to Doran. He'll try the dribble. Right side is sailing for a three. Good again. Bullets starting to heat up from the outside, and that lead right back out to 11.
Sailing with 5 all in the second half.
Togarepi, double team comes his way, in some trouble. Finds Reed. He'll pick up his dribble. Looks for the opening. To Allensworth. Kicks to the wing. Eftink for the three, and the answer, and it's good.
Eftink with 6.
Quick 6 for Bo Eftink.
Yep, all in the second half also.
Again, down to an 8-point contest with 3:07 to play in the third. Dangerous pass now. It's a scrum for it and a whistle and a timeout for Williamsville. 3:03 to play in the third. 31-23. Bullets on top.
From competitive youth sports to high school and college athletes to fitness enthusiasts, sports injuries can easily put you on the sidelines. Our orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine physicians are here to diagnose and treat your sports injuries should they arise. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. At Blessing Health, we've got you covered from head to toe.
I'm Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner at Ridgeline Sales Group, LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time home buyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
3:03 to play in the third. Timeout taken by Williamsville. They've got 2 timeouts remaining for the game. Right now they have an 8-point lead on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. And it'll be ball out of bounds to Williamsville right by the scorer's table in the backcourt. Timeout was taken by Nick Beard as his team was fighting for a loose ball on a near turnover. Avoided disaster there and giving Q&D a chance for some fast break points. Here's Sanders working in the paint. Got the man off of the speed. Shot no good. Needed to go up just a hair quicker. And the rebound to Canoyer. He'll push it ahead to Reed. Reed to the rim. Shot up no good. Blocked. And the rebound to Sanders. Outlet pass Scheffler. Both teams good looks there. Just could not execute near the basket. Scheffler on the dribble. Spins back to his left. Now trying to post up against Dance. Got to get out of the lane. And that's 3 seconds. And it'll be a turnover on Williamsville with 2:23 to play in the third.
Their 6th turnover of the game, but just the first of the second half. If he hadn't had the ball for most of those 3 seconds, it probably wouldn't have been so obvious. But
you don't see a 3-second call as much anymore. Dance with it on the bounce against Scheffler. Over to Reed. Holtz has done a good job not to let the Raiders get downhill off that dribble. Here's a 3 by Dance, no good. Rebound, Allensworth with the rebound. Blocked by Doran. And the rebound to Tim. Under 2 minutes to play in the third. Williamsville flexing their muscle a bit on the defensive side. Scheffler To the high post, Doran. He's a versatile guy. Over to Sailing, right side three. It's well short. And the rebound to Allensworth. He wants to push the pace into the front court. Long bounce pass is off the back of the shoe and comes right into the hands of Eftink. A little bit of a fortuitous bounce that time for Notre Dame. Eftink with it in the corner left side. Going to feed the post to Canoyer, who puts it up and in.
Canoyer with his first basket of the game. He's got 3.
Would have been a good opportunity to award one of those elusive flop warnings right there. 1:11 to play in the third.
We've seen 3 the whole year.
Yeah, 2 in the first week. The end of the front court with it is Scheffler to Sailing on the right side with a minute to play in the third. Doran, Sailing, lets it go. Good. Sailing another 3 in the lead. It's back out to 9. Raiders a full court pass comes down to Reed. He'll throw it out top to Eftink. 48 seconds and counting in this third quarter. Raiders down by 9. Little slip action here and a foul. As a blocking foul going to be called on Scheffler.
Scheffler's second, team third. It'll be ball out of bounds underneath the basket to QND. He just jumped and couldn't do much other than foul there.
He was surprised by the slip by Canoyer. Thought he was going up for a ball screen. Here's Allensworth for a 3, no good. Rebound secured by Sanders, and now Williamsville will try to take the air out of the basketball for the final 33 seconds of this third quarter. They've had the ball to end the first 2, have not capitalized with the basket. Can they do so now? Scheffler gets away from the man to stop the 5 count. Leaves it out to Doran with 20 seconds to play in the period. He'll put it on the dribble with 15. Now Scheffler going to be called for a push-off. And he'll pick up the big third.
It's his third, team fourth, also the 7th turnover. That right there was a true flop by Alex Dance, but it was a good acting job. He had been kind of pushing off on Scheffler, holding on to him to keep him from being able to get loose, and Scheffler's
smart play by a senior.
Yeah.
13.6 seconds to play in the third. A chance for the Raiders to capitalize on the turnover. Eftink with the basketball. Throws it in the corner to Canoyer. He'll put up an off-balance 3. It rims it out, no good. Sailing has the rebound as the buzzer sounds, and we head to the court with Williamsville leading Quincy Notre Dame 34-25.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Fourth quarter action in this regional championship. Williamsville will have the basketball. They enjoy a 9-point lead headed into this final frame, John.
Bullets shoot 14 of 34 from the floor, 41%, 4 of 14 from 3, 28.5%, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 67%. Quincy Notre Dame, 8 of 28 from the floor, 28.5%, 2 of 8 from 3, 22%, 7 of 11 from the free throw line, 64%. QND trails by 9 right now. The most points they've scored in a quarter was in the third quarter, where they scored 9.
They're going to really have to get some shots to start falling and not give up easy baskets like that one. To Sailing, who puts it up and in for another 2.
Sailing the first man in double figures with 10. All of those in the third quarter. And
doesn't Scheffler have 11?
Just 15 seconds. Oh, Scheffler has 11. I lied to you.
So the first man's in Scheffler. That's what you meant.
Exactly.
7:37 to play. An 11-point lead. Here's a backdoor pass to Reed. Ball knocked away, stolen away by Sanders. Now a scramble for it, and Scheffler comes out of the scrum. He's got it into the front court. Sailing for the 3. Good. Williamsville starting to sail away. 39-25. Bullets on top. 7:17 remaining in this contest on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Togarepi out on the dribble for QND. Drives to the lane, kicks on the left side. That's to Canoyer. He wants to put it on the bounce. Spin move, back to the left side. Shot no good. Sanders secures the board for Williamsville.
His fifth.
Quickly into the front court comes Scheffler. Looks for the wing. That's to Doran. Bumped and fouled by Allensworth.
Allensworth's first, team first of the fourth quarter. Ball out of bounds underneath the basket to Williamsville. They lead 39-25, 6:47 to go in the game.
Scheffler will be the man to throw it in. Still looking. He gets it in to Bodine. Bodine turnaround shot, no good. But fouled by Robbie Reed.
That foul going to be Reed's second, team's second, and Bodine to the free throw line shooting 2. He's got 7. His Williamsville Bullets lead 39-25, 6:45 to go in the game. And he's shooting a couple here. First free throws of the day for him. He'll dribble the ball, spin it, and eye the bucket up with the first. It's good. He's got 8.
Here's F-Tank back in for Q&D. He'll sit down Togarepi.
Togarepi gives them a lot on the defensive side, but has not been much of an offensive player in the 2 games we've seen him. Second one's up and too long, no good. Rebound comes down to Reed, his 4th.
Raiders quick with it into the front court to Dance on the left wing. Throws a long skip over to Allensworth. Tries the 3, good. Chase Allensworth with a big shot for Quincy Notre Dame. They're going to need him to really catch fire in the 4th.
He's got 10.
6:27 remaining. It's a 12-point game again. Doran with it near the half-court line. Kicks, sailing, right side. That's been his spot, and guess what? He still got it. John knocks down another 3. 15-point lead again for Williamsville. 6:07 to play. Reed lets the defender fly by. Drives in. Good strong take. Can't finish at the rim, though. Sailing has the rebound on this end now. Gives it off to Scheffler. Bullets looking to extend on their largest lead of the contest. As Scheffler has it into the front court. On the dribble. Caught on the block. Out top to Sailing near the center line. Nick Beard directing some traffic from the sideline. His team trying to claim another regional championship. And Doran will get downhill, get to the rim, and put it in for another 2. As the Bullets have their biggest lead of the contest. Allensworth trying the answer. He gets underneath, reverse layup blocked. Rebound pulled in by Doran. Scheffler wants to push the pace into the front court and is fouled by Dance.
Dance's third, team third of the quarter. It'll be ball out of bounds underneath the basket to Williamsville. And they've got their big 17-point lead. They're going to say it's on the sideline. Okay.
Doran will be the man to throw it in for the Bullets. Throws it into the backcourt to Scheffler. They'll bring it up against Dance here. On the right side, Sailing. Why not? Heat check. Bang! It goes again.
He's got 19 all in the second half.
20-point lead. 19. And we're just 3 minutes into the 4th. Reed with it on the dribble. Looks to Canoyer. He'll put it on the drive. Spins free of the defender. Shot up. This won't fall. QND can't buy a bucket right now, and everything going well for Williamsville.
Especially for Braden Sailing.
I might put a hand in his face. Scheffler with the basketball. 4:30 left. Breaks the 5 count. Now drives against Dance. Puts up the runner. No good. Rebound on the way to Reed. He'll throw it into the front court. Tipped out of bounds by Doran. It'll stay with the Raiders near their own bench. 4:17 remaining. As Carter Miller will check back into the game for Quincy Notre Dame, sitting down Reed. Dance will be the man to throw it in for QND. Down by 20 with 4:17 left. F-Tink out top. How about the step back? Now to Canoyer. Gives it to Miller. He'll get underneath, leans back, gets it a go. And Greg Altmix with a quick timeout. 48-30, Williamsville with the advantage. 4:08 to play in the regional championship. Back after this on Central Illinois Sports.
At Farmers State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmers State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. Where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmers State Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Beard Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, proudly serving farmers since 1937. We know how important it is to your operation to keep you running. 4 convenient locations in Ashland, Orangeville, Pittsfield, and Hannibal, Missouri. Beard Implement Company, our people, your advantage.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Timeout taken by the Quincy Notre Dame Raiders. They have 3 remaining. They're down by 18 with 4:08 to play. It'll be Williamsville basketball, length of the court to go. QND going to pick up on a little full court man-to-man defense. Doran will let everybody clear out and look to bring it up against Miller. Bullets looking for their 29th win of the season. Scheffler has it out near the center circle against the freshman Togarepi. Over to Sailing. Now Bodine. Right side Scheffler. Really no real thought about moving toward the basket right now for Williams, so they're going to take some time off the clock here, up by 18 with 3:40 left. And wouldn't you, if you were in their position here? As Scheffler hands it off to Sailing. Togarepi trips it.
His 4th, team 4th. It'll be ball out of bounds on the sideline in front of the Williamsville bench. Kind of a bad luck foul on Togarepi as he was trying to play good defense there. Just got his feet tangled.
Sailing to throw it in. A little discussion with the official here. Now he gets the basketball. We'll throw it to Scheffler in the backcourt. Back to the stall game for Williamsville with 3:15 remaining. Scheffler on the right side, Bodine. He's got his pocket picked now by Miller. A scramble forward to the backcourt. It'll be run down by Williamsville.
And no turnover as QND never really was able to get control, but
out front with the basketball is Sailing to Bodine. He'll try the baseline move, gets caught underneath. Kicks it out to Doran. Out front it goes to Scheffler with 2:45 to play. Doran on the dribble. They lose it out of bounds. Or was a tip? So he just lost it off of his own leg. Go to turnover on Williamsville, but they took about a minute off of the clock.
Turnover their 8th. They still lead by 18.
Togarepi will sit down. Dance back in for the Raiders. Dance will pick the ball up in the backcourt. Looks down low to Miller. Miller a little up and under window move, up and in for another 2 for Miller.
He's got 7.
He's an athletic guy, is Carter Miller, the 6'4 senior. 2:20 to play. Just seems like an insurmountable lead, does it not? You've got to score half as many again as you've scored the whole game and not give up any points. There's a missed shot, though, into the front court. No, stolen away by Doran. Nick Beard says spread the floor with 2 minutes remaining. Doran to Bodine near the half-court line. Finds Scheffler. Bodine on the right wing. To the Raiders. Do you put him at the free throw line here?
It's the only thing you can do, right? I mean.
And now a foul will be called on Dance.
Dance's 4th, team 5th. Heading to the free throw line will be Doran shooting 2. He's 0 for 1 from there. He's got 6 points. 48-30 53-32 the score. Williamsville with the 16-point lead. First one up for Doran is good. He's got 7.
Here's Connor Young back in the game. Alex Dance sits down for the Raiders.
And he'll shoot another here. Second one's up and also good for Doran. He's got 8. Williamsville's 5 of 7 from the free throw line.
Young works it down low. That's to Canoyer. Turnaround shot with the left-hand hook, no good. Rebound down to Bodine. A dangerous pass finds Scheffler, though. Ball comes to Doran. 6-man rotation for Williamsville. Has been enough again tonight. Here's Sailing down low. Give him 21 in the second half.
And 21 in the game.
Just has been a
Crazy.
monster effort by Sailing. Here's a 3 by Eptank. It catches rim, but won't fall through. Rebound down to Doran. He'll be bumped and fouled by Canoyer.
That's Canoyer's third, and we'll head to the other end and shoot 2. And Doran will head back there. He's 2 for 3 from the free throw line. He's got 8 points. If he could make them both, he could be the third man in double figures for Williamsville. 52-32, 20-point lead for Williamsville. His first is up and no good.
Here comes Callan Lideker into the game, a 5'5 senior for the first time. Sits down Scheffler. On the other side of the contest, Jackson Pyatt, a 6-foot senior. Also back into the game is Alex Dance, along with John Dom. Also for Williamsville into the ball game, Nolan Bryant, the 5'6 junior. Joining him, Isaiah Perry, the 5'7 junior. Sailing sits down, as does Bodine. Check into the contest as well, Brody Newhoff, the 6'3 sophomore for the Bullets.
Also Griffin Watkins.
5 new guys for Williamsville. Well, I guess Newhoff will check in if he can get Doran to make this free throw with 1:01 to play. And he does. He'll take a chair. Gets a big round of applause from this Williamsville crowd. They've got their sights set on Greenville and the sectional next week. Under a minute to play. Dance with it on the left wing. Into the corner to Dom. He'll pull up for a 3-point shot. It's no good. Rebound down to Brody Newhoff, and he'll be fouled. They want to let you know we also have action for you from the Griggsville Regional right now in Central Illinois Sports. Brown County and Route Catholic, still 3:45 to play in that game. Brown County's up by 3. Not that we want you to head over, but this one's about over.
Carter Miller's first, team more than 5. Newhoff to the free throw line, shooting 2, looking for his first points of the day. Williamsville leads 53-32, 47.2 to go. First one up, a little too long for him. He'll get another try here.
Just the stifling defense by Williamsville combined with just a kind of a poor shooting night for Q&D has led to this game to kind of get out of hand.
Second one no good. Rebound comes down to Carter Miller, his second.
Into the front court, Miller on the drive. He'll be bumped and fouled, and he'll shoot free throws.
It'll be Garrett Watkins' foul, his first, team first of the fourth quarter. And since Miller to the free throw line where he's 1 of 2, he's got 7 on the game. 53-32 the score. Williamsville with the lead, 41.3 to go in the game. His first is up and no good. He'll get another try here. Q&D 7 of 12 from the free throw line. And his second is up and good. Give him 8.
53-33, 40 seconds remaining. Here's a ball knocked away in the front court. It'll stay with the Bullets. Heads into the stands. Looks like we'll see Perry go to throw it in for Williamsville. Not a lot of height for the bench players for the Bullets. Bryant has it in the backcourt. He's a 5'6 junior, has his pocket pick. Dance has it into the front court. He'll throw the lob up here for Miller, who comes down with it. Shot up no good. Rebound will be run down by Callan Lideker, who appears to be a crowd favorite for the Williamsville student section. Whitaker with the basketball on the right side. Perry for the three, no good. Rebound, tip up and in for Newhoff.
He's got two.
22-point lead, 5 seconds on the clock. Alex Dance will just hold it out here. And the Williamsville Bullets claim the regional championship. Final of this one, a 55-33 win for Williamsville, their 29th win of the season. Q&D finishes with a record of 17-11, and we take you to the Logan Agri-Service post-game show.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067. One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome back on the Logan Agri-Service postgame show. Final in this one, a 55-33 win for the Williamsville Bullets over the Quincy Notre Dame Raiders. Williamsville 29-3 on the season. They are your regional champions, and they will head to the Greenville sectional next week, where John defense travels well, and then they started hitting some shots, especially with Braden sailing in that second half, and the Bullets claim the regional championship.
In the game, Q&D shoots 11 of 39 from the floor, 28%, 3 of 12 from 3, 25%, 8 of 13 from the free throw line, 61.5%. They're led in scoring by Jay Salinsworth with 10 points, Carter Miller with 8, 6 points for Robbie Reed, 6 points for Bo Eftink, 3 points for Jackson Canoyer, and that is the scoring to get to their 33. In the game, Williamsville shoots 21 of 44 from the floor, 48%, 7 of 18 from 3, 39%, 6 of 11 from the free throw line, 54.5%. Led in scoring by 21 points from Braden Sailing, all of those in the second half. 11 points for Blake Scheffler, 9 points for Carson Doran, 8 points for Reed Bodine, and then 4 points for Jackson Sanders, 2 points for Brady Newhoff late in the game to total out to their 55. Williamsville outscored Quincy Notre Dame in every quarter of the game, and that's why they won.
Well, John, sometimes you just have the better horses, and Williamsville just had the better horses on both ends tonight. Q&D has a lot to like coming back, but this team's going to have to get some guys to develop a little more consistent outside presence.
Yeah, they've really only had 2 guys that kind of shoot the three, and one of those was Alex Dance, who was a senior who finished with no points tonight and really didn't even attempt a three that I can think of tonight, although he did hit 3 the other night against Petersburg Port AC Central.
Time to name our player of the game. It's presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, Parents and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris is the proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. And John, if you put up 21 points and a half, you're going to be the player of the game most times, and Braden Saling was not going to let this one get away from Williamsville. Just a huge second half as he came to play, especially from that right wing.
21 points, 5 made three-pointers in that second half, and he took what was a 5-point lead at half and what was a 9-point lead in the third quarter and really put it away to make it a 21-point lead to finish the game. Williamsville led by as many as 22 in the game, and a lot of those were finding Saling after he got hot in that second half.
Best wishes to Williamsville as they head to the sectional next week. And congratulations to Quincy Notre Dame on a fine season. That's going to do it from the Pittsfield Class 2A Regional. Final on this one, Williamsville runs past Quincy Notre Dame 55-33. For John and Jessica, I'm Charlie Hall, thanking you for joining us tonight on another Central Illinois Sports presentation.